50% of women fake it 50% of the time. Say what? You can say that again. Not my girl, Alpha, no. Oh God. I'm breaking this video up into 3 very important parts. Number 1, I'm gonna tell you why she fakes it. Number 2, I'm gonna teach you some signs to look for to know if she's faking it. And number 3, we're gonna talk about helping her not have to fake it. The talk of sex or anything about sexy sex or orgasms or anything like that offends you, this video is not for you. I'll see you tomorrow. Before you go, drop me one of those to be like, yo, Alpha, thanks, but no thanks. For the rest of you that aren't afraid of a little tough love and reality check, guys, I would like to give you a little knuckle bump. I would appreciate you giving me one of these to be like, yo, Alpha, thanks for helping out the gentleman and also those spicy senoritas. There have been a ton of different studies. If you go to Wikipedia and search fake orgasm, they actually cite a few, and the general consensus is anywhere between 25 to 75% of women fake it all the time or fake it on a regular basis. Our perception is totally whack, and the reason is because of pornography. As dudes, we watch porn and we think that is what happens when a woman is actually pleased or turned on or having her thing. Oh my God, she's bucking and jumping and doing spin jumps. Her eyes are rolling in the back of her head and she is howling. We think that that is what happens, right? And a lot of the women that we're with, they know that that's what we think, and so that's what they do. Unfortunately, it's a whole lot of acting and a lot less actual happening. And we're going to talk about some signs that she's actually having a fake one in a second. But first, let's talk about why she feels the need to fake it. And the first reason is your ego. They don't want to hurt our feelings. They know that our fragile little male egos will shatter if we find out that it was actually not as enjoyable or pleasurable as we think, right? Because we're in there giving it our best action, right? And all sorts of crazy moves. And you're like killing it and all, but it's not actually what she needs in order to reach that, that point. Bring us to the second reason that women fake it. A lot of the sexual positions do not actually stimulate that little thing that that little thing. As a result, a lot of times sexual intercourse actually doesn't produce the result that you're looking for her to have. Like us, no problem, right? We don't even, and it's and which that actually brings us to the third reason, premature ejaculation. And if it's over before it even starts, gentlemen, there is zero chance that she's actually going to have one. I happen to know from personal experience. Not all the time, but when I was a young dude, man, I was so excited. I was like, yes, I've tried a ton of things, counting backwards, picturing my grandmother naked, dead puppies. I can officially say that none of those things actually work. Well, the folks over at Roman, a digital men's health clinic, are changing the game when it comes to men performance and PE. The secret is Roman swipes. Roman swipes are clinically proven to help you last longer in bed. The other really cool thing, they're shipped directly to you in discreet, unmarked packages. They're also individually wrapped and small enough to put in your pocket or your wallet. And then when you're ready, boom, you take it out, you wipe it on, and as soon as that bad boy dries, you are ready to go. The other amazing thing is that it doesn't actually transfer to your partner. Guys, treat yourself and treat your spicy senorita to a longer, more pleasurable sexual experience. Hit that link down below. It's special, it's custom. GetRoman.com/alphape to get $10 off your first box of Roman swipes plus free 2-day shipping. That's GetRoman.com/alphape. No more. Do you have to think about your grandma naked or those dead puppies? You can just grab one, wipe it down, nice and discreet, boom. You're like, yo, let's do this, mama. You get in there and you're like, yo, this is awesome. I'm not gonna do my thing too fast, and I'm actually going to be able to enjoy myself and practice all those sick-ass moves you've seen on the movies. Guys, hit the link, grab some swipes, and get freaky today. Another reason why women fake it is age. Research has also shown that younger women fake it more than older women. And what they have found is that as a woman ages, she gets more comfortable with her body and her sexuality and isn't afraid to take matters into her own hands. That's what I'm talking about exactly. You want a woman who isn't afraid to explore her body and knows what she wants and direct you a little bit. Be like, yo, Brian, over here, to the left a little bit. Stop doing that weird thing with your tongue. The other common reason why she fakes it, she just wants it to be over. She's like, all right, Brian, you've had your fun. I got a pizza. It's going to be here in 5 minutes. She gives you a little bit of, oh, Lord, oh, my God, you're amazing. Oh. All right, time to eat. So those are some of the more common reasons of why she does fake it. Now let's talk about some signs that she did fake it. A general rule of thumb is if you've got to ask, she didn't. But that being said, a lot of times these chicks are sneaky, right? They're crafty. They're like, I'm gonna act, I'm gonna sound. He's not gonna know the difference, right? Well, the truth is that a woman's orgasm is very similar to ours, right? When it happens, it like, all hell kind of breaks loose for a split second. And then it's over and you're like, whoo, oh my God, that was amazing, right? Very similar to what happens with a woman, right? So a few other signs that she's not actually having one is if she is deeply like kissing you or making out with you. If she's making out with you, right? She's not having it because you can't do two things. It takes a different kind of coordination. When a woman is actually getting ready to, a lot of times she will not look you in the eye. She might actually turn her head. She's not talking and saying things like harder, faster, give it to me, big stud muffin. Like she's not doing that because she's focused on what's about to happen. And oftentimes when it happens, she can't actually form like complete full words or sentences. That's a sign she is. If she's doing spin jumps and bouncing off the wall and doing all sorts of crazy things, she's not actually having one, right? Because like we said, oftentimes when actually you're having one, your body kind of gets stiff and rigid and she's turning away and not looking at you because that's actually how it happens as opposed to what you see in the movies. Another sign that she hasn't or isn't, you know that little thing in like her, the little thing, right? That thing? Anyway, her clit, right? So here's the deal. When she actually has one, the like head of it will actually boop, shoot into her body, right? It retracts. So if she like does all her like acting and you look and you can see it, chances are she didn't. Now, some women will try and slide it by you, right? Be like, yo, I'm gonna Kegel, right? I'm gonna squeeze or contract like the muscles in there, and you're gonna think like, oh, I just had one, and she's gonna do her acting and all that. Well, here's the thing. If she's Kegeling or squeezing versus actually having an orgasm, they are totally different. An orgasm is an uncontrollable, much faster like spasm. So if you feel it's like boom, 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 nah, don't believe the hype. But if it's like boop, 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 exactly, then you're like, yeah, mama, I'm the man. Another sign that she is faking it, her breathing is regular and consistent. When a woman gets close to the actual moment, right, her breathing gets really short, really quick, all right? It's kind of hard to fake. And so it's something to actually pay attention to. Something else you should pay attention to is if you're getting ready to and she knows it and all of a sudden she's like, wah, and she has like same time, gentlemen, typically doesn't happen. But here's the good news. There are some things and ways for you to enhance her ability not to have to fake it, and now we're gonna talk about them. One of the big mistakes that guys make is thinking that sex starts when like you hit the bedroom, right? Because guys, we're easy, right? We're like, yo, let me see your boobs and we're ready to rock and roll. Women are not this simple and basic. It takes more. It takes their mind oftentimes, and so you need to seduce them. Before you ever get to the bed, you've got to tell her she's beautiful. You've got to tell her how she's driving you crazy. Little maybe touch on her lower back, sneak a kiss. Little dirty talking, never hurt anybody, gentlemen. And then when you get back, don't rush it. Take your time. Little foreplay. Start nice and slow. Remember, gentlemen, women are a spicy sports car. You don't hop in, pop that baby into fourth gear and try to take off. She'll stutter, she'll stall, then she'll fake it. And then you'll ask, was it good for you? And she's going to be like, yes, Brian, it was amazing. You're the best. You're the champ. And you're going to be like, yeah, right? And deep down, you know, because you watch this video, you know it doesn't work that way. You got to get in nice and slow, kissing, little oral action. Brings me to another point. Oftentimes, like we said, sex doesn't produce what you're going for. Oral oftentimes does. Also, some things that you can incorporate into your sexual routine are toys. To ask her if she's not comfortable, maybe go shopping for them together, go to a store. Also, if you want to, you could also see if she might be into watching some porn. Now, I'm not saying to watch the same porn you do. There is porn out there that is more like softcore or porn that's more like slow and what a woman actually wants. Get out. It's different. It's slower. It's more like seduction-y, right? That's what they want, and that's what actually turns them on. Some other things are the positions that you actually choose. Certain positions are better for her, and the truth is any position is good for us, right? We don't care. As long as we're in there, we're good, right? Women, though, it takes a little bit more like stimulation, and so like spooning, her on top, there are things and positions you can try with her that are going to make her enjoy the experience more. Ask her what she's into. Ask her what she likes. Ask her to give you a little more direction. I think a lot of times as men, we get weird about that because we're like, no, we should know. Gentlemen, women are mysterious and lovely creatures, but unfortunately, we don't have the same hardware. If we did, we'd never leave the house. Kidding. Not kidding. And when all else fails, remember the Alpha M rule of getting freaky. Take care of her first, you second, everybody wins.